Master Kasdan Paratus is dead.
Then there is but one more test.
I'm ready now.
No. You've defeated an old man and an outcast. You must face a true Jedi Master.
Who?
Master Shaak Ti, one of the last of the Jedi Council. You'll need the full power of the dark side to defeat her.
Yes, my master.
Assassins.
Darth Vader has found us.
Perhaps. Maris, gather your belongings and go into hiding, just as we've practiced. Do not return until I summon you.
But Master, this is what I've been waiting for. Let me fight!
No. I will lead this assassin to the ancient abyss alone. You are not ready to face a Sith. You would surely be killed. Maris, we are among the last of the Jedi. While we live, the Order survives. I cannot allow you to be captured or killed by the Empire. Now please, go to the graveyard and wait for my summons. No, she hasn't been corrupted. Not yet. She's just afraid. May the Force be with you, Maris Brood.
I'm tracking your location. Just ahead, you should find a hollow fungus tower. You'll need to make your way through it.
What's going on there, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic morning, because I most certainly am. My name is Azurblade, and welcome back to Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Today we're going through Felucia.
Locals are inbound.
I sense them. They're strong in the Force.
And as you can plainly see, we got ourselves a brand new outfit. Starkiller has taken off his shirt because Felucia is a hot and humid planet.
More organized and powerful than Imperial records would indicate.
A Jedi's hand is at work.
So yes, it's hot and humid. So I feel right at home living in the southern parts of the United States. It gets frickin' hot as hell during the summer. Okay, I am rusty. And we also have a brand new ability for this level, the Force Repulse, which you actually saw Darth Vader use a couple times in the prologue. So that's fun. But Felucia is actually a pretty interesting planet because this planet was actually featured in the Clone Wars era of Star Wars. It was in Revenge of the Sith as well, and you got to see one of the Jedi get killed during the Order 66 purge on this planet. I don't remember her name, but it was the female Twi'lek Jedi. It was the blue one. Ooh, had all that fancy camera work there. I guess I figured I'd be quiet for that. And these Felucians, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I think they're some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Because they have arm blades that, as you can plainly see, can clash with a lightsaber. Which is actually not lore breaking, because there are some metals in Star Wars that are resistant to lightsabers, so it would make sense that the Felucians, being trained by a Jedi, would have access to such metals in case the Sith were to come to their planet and attack them and threaten their way of life. It makes sense. But here's the next of our mini holocrons of this stage. There's 4 of them in this one room, I believe, so yeah, overall, a lot to be found here. But Force Repulse, our new ability, is a very helpful ability if you're surrounded by a bunch of enemies like this. The problem is that it uses so much Force power that you're pretty much always going to go into recharge time when you first get it. So I'm not going to be using it all that much just yet. When I level up my Force abilities to where I have more Force power, I'll definitely start using it more, but for right now, I'm just gonna stick with what's best, like Force Lightning, Force Pushes, and all that. What the heck is this guy doing? Okay then, where is the next holocron? Over that way, so let's loop around and get out of my face. And, yeah, I'll drop you down. Bye-bye, idiot. Haha. Ow! Stop that! Go away, jerk. Okay. And if you don't remember, because I discussed this in a previous video, if you grab a Jedi holocron, well, you'll get your health and force back normally, but you also get it from leveling up, so that was fun. Ouch. Stop that! Get out of my face! Excuse you? Wow, I'm getting my butt kicked right now. Oh, that was fantastic. But I leveled up, so actually, hold on. I'm gonna hold off on that because if I remember correctly, there's a lightsaber crystal in this room somewhere, so I'm gonna hold off on that for a little bit. Nice. That increased damage is coming in handy. Yah! Haha! And woo! I love these abilities so much. But yeah, back to Felucia. It was a major site in the Clone Wars. Lots of battles were fought here, and many Jedi were actually killed here. And you'll actually see bits and pieces of that old battle later on in the stage, which I think is really cool. So overall, in terms of lore, Felucia is really cool, but in terms of gameplay, it's definitely my least favorite of all the planets so far. That being said, I can still appreciate it being so vastly different from all the other enemies and their factions with this place. Because another thing that you gotta deal with the Felucians is that they have the shields. And as you can plainly see, not only can they clash swords with you, wasting a lot of time and giving them time for their friends to attack you and all that, they also have the lightsaber resistant shield, which will not only resist your lightsaber, but also your force powers, preventing you from sending them flying like that. Ow! What the heck was that? The frickin' flowers are killing me now? Come on! This place is insane, man. Yeah, and here's the final holocron of this stage, or not this stage, of this part of the level, over this way. Just wait for this thing to stop moving, and... What? What do you mean I missed that? Ugh!
Eventually.
Okay, can I get up here this time? Please. Thank you. I finally got up here after 5 minutes of constantly falling down, and I got an unstable lightsaber crystal. Finally, I can move on with my life. Let's show off the unstable red lightsaber. Equip that bad boy, and also, now that I'm up here, let's get some force upgrades. I believe I want to get Force Lightning fully upgraded. And as for this, I have 3 combos levels, so let's see here. I have Sith Slash and Sith Saber Smash. Yes, I want to get Saber Slam next. I like Saber Slam. And now we have a fiery red lightsaber crystal. This is what the unstable lightsabers look like. And I'm gonna keep this because I'm a huge fan of fiery lightsabers like this. Even if my distaste for the sequel trilogy aside, I do like Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I think it's a pretty neat thing. Not a fan of him as a character, though.
Might be well trained, but if you could identify and eliminate the leader of each group, you might be able to demoralize the rest.
Okay. And this is another thing that is pretty much unique to this Felucian planet, is that they have different tiers of enemies that can buff the lower tier minions, and I like that. But yeah, Felucians are definitely really annoying. And let's see, what else was... You know, I've been trying to get up that stupid ledge for so long that I completely forgot what I was even going to talk about. Okay, let's see. If I remember... Yep, here it is. Over here. Good, good, good. I'm glad I remembered this. But yes, for those of you that don't know, I can talk about this now. Galen Merrick, aka Starkiller, is voiced by Sam Witwer. And he is also the voice of Darth Maul in the Clone Wars TV show. And I think that's really cool that they share the same voice actor. And Sam Witwer is a really, really big Star Wars geek, and I love it. That guy knows his Star Wars better than a lot of movie directors seem to know, and I respect that. He's good for Star Wars, I think. Okay, now let's head over here. What is this holocron? Unlimited energy, so you know what that means. Unlimited power! Oh, that's so much fun. I could see why Palpatine went crazy with his Force abilities when he was able to do crazy stuff like this. Power! Oh, that's so much fun. I mean, look at that. How could you not love that? Ow! Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. Alright, and as you can see, got a little outline here, so let's get rid of that. And you got your next Jedi holocron. And if you head over here, off the mini-map, off the beaten path, you have yet another Jedi holocron. This one is a compressed gold lightsaber crystal. And I'm not going to equip it because I'm not a fan of the gold color. I'm more of a red guy myself. It's not my favorite color though. My favorite lightsaber color is yet to show up. But it will show up relatively soon. Now let's continue on our merry little way. And another thing I really like about this game is that Starkiller's grip on his lightsaber is so unique. He's got the reverse grip. Not many people in Star Wars have that grip. And this actually threw me for a loop when I played the Wii version, because in that version of the game, he actually holds the lightsaber normally. He doesn't have the reverse grip. So I think that's a pretty cool way that the two versions differentiate from each other, among other things. And as you can see, we have clone armor and helmets littered all across the ground here. You have the remnants of the Clone Wars, as I mentioned earlier, and I think this is really cool.
Master, records indicate that you are approaching the site of a major conflict in the Clone Wars.
Yep. And now we have one of the most annoying enemies in the game. The Felucian Chieftains. I cannot stand these frickin' things. Because they're like stronger shamans, but they also have the fighting capabilities of the normal warriors. So, yeah, you still gotta take out the shamans first because they'll be buffing these guys. But while you're doing that, what the heck? Well, that was amazing. Get out of here. Yeah. Bye. Oh, no. Okay, good. I almost fell to my death. I don't want to die that way again. And wow. Make your way to the ancient abyss. Alrighty then. Let's do that.
Master, scanners indicate creatures. Very large creatures. Near your position.
Yeah, burst.
Yes, we do. Now just head over here, because you have increased damage Sith holocron. Woo! Ouchies! Get up, Starkiller. Thank you. Now let's shock the Rancor. Just attack him in midair, and as you can plainly see, made short work of him. It's very helpful. And if you come over here, you have yet another Jedi holocron. Excellent. That's what I like to see. But the bonus objective for this stage is to destroy 4 Rancors. And don't worry, they'll be very easy to find. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop. But yeah, one thing I find really annoying about the Felucians, amongst other things, is with the Rhodians and the militia and the stormtroopers, you could just run past them if you didn't feel like fighting them. Not the Felucians. They will chase you to the ends of the earth because they can climb over many floors to try and pursue you. They're like xenomorphs. They can just run along the walls and chase you to the ends of the earth. It's actually kind of scary if I put it that way. Where is that chieftain? There he is. Okay, let's get rid of you first. Good. Now, let's get the Sith holocron for unlimited energy. Excellent. Go away! Thank you. Now let's just unlimited power these geeks and get rid of them all. Because, ow! Stop that! Oh yeah, well you know what? I have unlimited force repulses, you jerks. Get out of my face. Ow! Go away! Thank you. Now, yeah! Excellent. He is down. Oh, look at his body just spazzing out. This is why I love the ragdolls in this game. It's very reminiscent of older titles like Left 4 Dead with the ragdolls. Honestly, those small attentions to detail and just the goofy interactions you can have with the environment, that's what's missing in a lot of these newer games. I mean, it's not really a necessary thing to have these days. Wow, he was doing cartwheels there. That was incredible. I love it. But yeah, I'm easily amused, and for them to go the extra mile with small things like that, it's a very special experience. And I wish more games did that. I'd say the closest thing a game has done that for me recently was Doom Dark Ages, with you being able to just completely destroy wood stalls just by running into them because of how absurdly heavy you are. I like small details like that, and I wish more games did stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go away, Mr. Shaman. Thank you. Now we can take care of the normal Felucians, as always. Excellent. Ow! Come here! You know what? No. I'm gonna grab you. Yeah, you didn't like that very much, did you, you jerk? Yah! Haha! Oh, I'm not done with you yet. Yeah, and as for you, throw you into the ceiling. That's what you frickin' get, jerk. How many holocrons do I have now? 11. Nice. And I see one up ahead.
Sensors are picking up massive life signs ahead. I would advise caution.
Thank you, Juno. But yeah, there's 2 Rancors, and then there's 3. This room is pretty ridiculous, so you want to go ahead and get this health drain aura. You're gonna need it for this place, because not only do you have to deal with the Rancors, but you also gotta deal with the Felucians that are not only super powerful with the Chieftain, but then you got the Shamans buffing everybody. This room is pretty ridiculous. Luckily, the Rancors can also harm the Felucians, so it's not totally against you. Yeah, I've turned them against them! Alright, let's get that holocron. Ow, what the heck hit me there? Oh, that's what hit me. Well, don't I just feel stupid? Alright, now, let's do that. Shock it! And go away! This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna go get another holocron, because I'm going to need the health. And also the force energy. There's that shaman. Let's take care of this guy first. Alright, come here, shaman. No, don't. Go away. Thank you. Okay, now that I took care of him, these guys aren't buffed anymore. There's a chance. Ow, that still hit me. Okay, maybe there's not a chance. Yeah. Okay, good. Stab him in the butt. Whoa, run! Ow, get up, Starkiller. Get the heck up. Okay, good. I'm up. It's not hopeless anymore. Now, let's see. I think I'm gonna take care of you first. So, let's do this thing. Yeah! Nice. Do a leaping slam for some good damage. Ow! Whoa! Holy crap, my health. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that at the 11th hour. Let's get another holocron so we can be not almost dead. And now, we can just take care of Mr. Rancor here. Yeah! Nice. And there he goes. That's Rancor number 2 destroyed. Now we just gotta deal with the rest of the Felucians. And we should be good. You scared me, but I think I'm gonna be okay. Yep, there it is. I love the takedowns on the Rancors, by the way. Look at this. I mean, you stabbed his freaking eye out with the lightsaber. Tell me that's not awesome. And then you had the Force lightning and just shocking him to death. I love how stylistic this game is. It's just, yes, it's a power trip, but because of how much you're fighting, it doesn't feel like a total cakewalk. And then, yeah, you're powerful, but like I said, you're stylistic with your powers. And yeah, being overpowered is fun and all, but you gotta be stylistic with it too. Wow, really? You really went out of your way to hit me there. Joke's on you, though. There's another Jedi holocron here, so I get all my HP back. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, you stupid Felucian. Now let's take care of the final Rancor. Ouchies! Get up, please. Okay, let's shock him again. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay, you need to not do this to me. Yeah. No! Okay. Shock him and get my HP back. Oh, I barely got any back. Okay, let's do this to you next. All right. Whoa, that was close. Let's do a leaping What the heck? I was in midair. How did that hit me? And I'm all the way back here. Yay. All right, let's try this again. I got all the, okay, most of the Felucians are down. That's what you get, you jerk. Now, let's just jump into the air so I can get some more chip damage. Whoa, ouchies. Get up, Starkiller. Thank you. Now, shock the Rancor, so there we go. I got him. Now I got all three of them defeated. Excellent. I mean, I don't have this one defeated, but if I fail this quick time event, then I just suck at the game. And yaw! Cut his throat open with the lightsaber. Painful way to go, but it is what it is. Now, come here, you stupid enemy. Yeah, that's what you get. Stupid Felucian rider. And what the heck is this guy doing? Silly Felucian warrior. I'm not sure how you lost your balance there.
Mr. Starkiller, any sign of the target?
She is close. Very close. I sense her presence.
Alrighty then, let's continue on. And here we are, the Ancient Abyss. And is that a Sarlacc in the background?
Vader's assassin. Welcome to the Ancient Abyss. A place of sacrifice since time immemorial. Are you prepared to meet your fate?
I'm fighting Shaak Ti, a member of the Jedi Council. Or she's also infamously known as the Jedi that's died multiple different ways in Star Wars canon. And they can't seem to make up their mind on how she dies. It could be by General Grievous killing her, could be by Anakin killing her in a deleted scene, or just various other ways in Order 66. They just can't seem to decide how Shaak Ti's supposed to die. But overall, I don't find Shaak Ti that difficult compared to Cast Imperatus. Because she's not only weak to Force Lightning, but she also likes running into the frickin' acid bubble stuff on the ground and making her ragdoll. She has that ability, but it's easy to dodge. And I'm in a Force Lock, but this one's a bit more difficult than against Cast Imperatus, so don't underestimate it. Oh boy. But yeah, she likes to call in a lot of reinforcements, so overall, you got plenty of health to go around with this fight. And as you can plainly see, yep, there it is, Force Repulse. She's really vulnerable to it. Ow! Okay, get up, please. Woo! Now follow me, you dummy. Over here, there you go. Yeah, see, every time it always works without fail. And you got a lot of damage done with that. But that was just phase 1. Phase 2 isn't much harder, to be honest. Not much really changes. I mean, so some of the Sarlacc did attack you, but besides that, this fight's not too bad. Even though I died, don't let it be too discouraging. Whoa, nice try. Okay, yes, I know how this works. I know I'm getting my ass kicked, but I don't care. Now, Let's do this thing. Yeah, see, look at that damage. Nice.
The dark side will not help you in this place, Joel.
Yes, it will. It very much will.
All of us Sith.
Okay, come here, Shaak Ti. Nice. Whoa. Woo! But yeah, the Sarlacc is probably the most dangerous thing about this boss fight, so if you memorize its pattern, it won't be a problem. And yeah, see, look at that. Every time, I always hit her with the Force Repulse. It always
My
works.
friend will put an end to your destruction.
Okay, whoa. Woo! Okay, I dodged it. Good, good, good. And now, Force Repulse, send her flying again. Into the acid bubbles. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, see, look, she's already just about defeated. Out of all the Jedi,
Ashamed of what you have become.
Shaak Ti is definitely the easiest one. Woo, that was close.
You are Vader's slave, but your power is wasted with him. You could be so much more.
You will never convince me to betray my master.
Poor boy. The Sith always betray one another. But I'm sure you'll learn that soon enough.
And there we go. Shaak Ti has been defeated. And I had a pretty sorry performance this stage as well, but it is what it is. Let's see, 119 Felucian warriors, 5 poison spitters, 9 shamans, 4 chieftains, 3 rancors, 4 saddled rancors. So yeah, that should tell you how many tries it took me to take care of all of them. And we got plenty of rewards too. So overall, things went okay.